Hello. So we're going to do a little reading for Ophiuchus, Starseeds, Soulmates, Twin Flames, going into this moon that's approaching, okay? And what we're going to be looking at, and I'm going to give you a little theme for this moon, is I am not what I was required to be. I choose what I am becoming, okay? So let's pull out, we're going to start with pulling out an oracle. Okay, let's see what we get here, you guys. Entrance, ascendant. Again, this is like you're leaving behind as you go through this portal. Especially this portal as we're entering in the other side from Cancer into Leo season. You're ascending into this entrance of this new becoming, okay? And with Mercury in retrograde, it could lead you to ending things and things that were rotted out from the past, okay? So since we're going under into the roots, let's use the Mushroom Hunter to get started. Tell me about the entrance here, Spirit. Okay. Entrance. Let's get an overview. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles crossed by the star. Okay. So I think that you in the past have put all your eggs in one basket, and you're learning to nurture yourself as well as others differently. And this is about realizing what's been hidden underneath, the wishes that have been hidden underneath, the awakening, the door, the key that's been hidden underneath. What's still impacting you here from the past? Okay, Two of Wands. You've got two very similar frequencies. Where you're going is not so different than where you've been. But I do feel like part of the problem here is that it seems very familiar. And that's why perhaps it is a bit of a struggle for you, okay? Current energies, thank you. Queen of Wands. So you're pretty much in control of everything right now. And you know it, and you're feeling it, and you love it. Male or female does not matter. We've got a lot of female energy here on the board. So I do feel like a lot of this is coming from your heart. But you've kind of cleaned things up, and you are ready to move towards this new beginning. Future possibilities. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Very solid, very stable, but again, kind of in a bubble. Not really taking it out into the real world to like showcase everything right now. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify a little bit here. All right. Tell me here, Spirit, about this undiscovered or suppressed wish here with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Three of Wands. The Chariot. And the Page of Swords crossing the Ten of Pentacles. So I think the thing that you most likely think was never going to come is going to come in not only very quickly, but in all honesty, it's going to come in really solid. This could be work for some of you. This could be a relationship, but it is going to come in very solid here, okay? Where you know that this is This is meant for you. What's still impacting you here in the past with this Two of Wands? Five of Wands. The Sun and the Page of Pentacles. So you are carrying some baggage still from this old soul bond and the lessons that you learned. A lot of these lessons were about how to balance yourself out, how to allow those Kundalini planes to come in and be balanced within you. And almost like how to value yourself. I feel like you struggle to see yourself for the value of who you truly are, and instead more in the value of your servitude. This was a very toxic individual, very toxic relationship, something that sabotaged, or that you let sabotage you. I do feel like you balanced it out in the end. For some of you, you could have gotten a divorce, but these were lessons you had to learn, okay? Queen of Wands, your current energy. Death. Six of Wands. And the Knight of Cups. So yes, again, you're like, I've cleaned things up. I've learned the lesson. I am ready for success. You may actually, again, you have something that you have your eye on. It could be a job. It could be a person. Okay, take it as it resonates for what it is for you. Roles could be reversed in this as well. But you're not sure if you're at the point yet, if everything is over enough for you to take this to the next level, okay? Four of Pentacles here in the future. Nine of Swords. Four of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles. It's coming in stable, but you're still a little bit afraid because you are carrying that Page of Pentacles from the past. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. This is a transformation of you allowing yourself to not know what's going to happen and actually just let it come in. Okay. What have you wished for all of this time? Three of Wands. Thank you. The Hermit. Two of Swords. And the Six of Wands. Exactly what's coming in is what you wish for. There's this deep wish within yourself. You may not even know it. You may not even know that you've seen it in your third eye and you know what it is. You know what it's coming forward. There is the star again on the bottom. So this is, again, speaking to that wish. It's deep within you. But it is what you have called forward into your life. And it is something that you just didn't think would show up. And then it does. Okay. Ten of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. Queen of Swords. King of Wands. And the High Priestess. You know that this is a match to you for right now. The problem is that you don't know in your mind's eye if this is a match for who you're becoming. And that's what you're trying to work through. Because you're like, on paper, everything looks great. But I just, like, I don't know. Okay. The baggage here that you're carrying into this Leo season, into this happiness, the Sun. Page of Wands. Again, the Five of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. Something that was said to you and the lessons that you've been through, like it's like you've been running for so long that you don't know how to relax. So even when you're enjoying life and you're on the other side of things and you feel happy again, you're waiting for that next shoe to drop. You don't believe that you can truly have happiness. 6 of Wands here currently. The Magician. 6 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups. You want this to be more than just a soul bond. You want this to be more than just your soul's path. You want this to be the real deal. And you're trying so hard to just leave your heart open to manifest this properly. But you haven't fully grieved, completely let go of the past. Death. 3 of Cups. Justice. And the Devil. That's a blockage. There is a blockage here because you feel like, what if I can't see something that you're hiding? And you may not have met this person, or you're just not talking to somebody right now. Or this is just the energy from the past that's done. But within you, you still carry this. Okay. 4 of Swords. You haven't fully healed from this. We've got that 10 of Cups. This could even be Ace of Swords for some of you. This could even be from childhood. Yeah, they wanted me to look a little bit further. But it's taken a long time to get to this space where your heart is getting what it's meant to be getting. Like this call is coming to you, maybe literally for some of you, and you're so scared. Okay. The stress here, the worry, 9 of Swords. Future possibilities. 6 of Swords. 2 of Wands. And Strength. It is hard for you, again, to sit in happiness. You do need to recognize that sometimes you do need time to yourself to process and to just sit and be in the world that you're creating. But this is a strong energy that's coming towards you. And I feel like it was a judgment for you. And if this is something legal, whatever's coming to you, this judgment, it is going to bring you money that will grow. Okay, some sort of money is coming that will grow. It will open you up creatively, and from that you'll make even more. Okay, it's coming, but you have to allow this process, and you have to be, like they're showing me here, like patience. 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles here. You know that this has everything available for you. Can you be patient? They may have asked you to be patient, or they may ask you to be patient. If this is about an opportunity at a job, they may say, we're getting this opened up for you. If this is love, they may say, I need a little more time. Okay, can you be patient? 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Temperance, patience. Okay. 8 of Cups. And the Sun. They don't know if you're going to stay or go. I feel like there's going to be a very emotional conversation here because they want the truth. Page of Swords. They don't know if you're going to stay or go. They just want you to give them patience. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's see what the universe wants to give, and then we'll close it with an oracle card. And then we're going to do, I'm going to pull something for every sign. Okay. So the universe, the moon, 3 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. I feel like this moon energy, which is what we came in here to look at, again, is like giving you the opportunity to release. There's death on the bottom, right? So that what? So that you can be open, Ace of Cups, when in Leo season. It's telling you now is the time, right? Like, I release what I was told I had to be in the past here, right? So that I can open up to what I'm becoming. And what you're becoming here has energy that's going to walk with you while you leave the past behind. But you have to listen to what it's telling you through your heart space in order to get there. Okay. Let's pull a spirit animal wisdom card here. The frog, stepping into your own power. Again, you are going to be leaping back into like the game, but don't take a back seat in your story. You're the one that's like moving yourself forward now. Is there something coming in for your soul growth? Yes. Trust the journey. Again, there's that star. This is your wish. This is what you've wished for. Lean into your soul's truth as you move forward in this, okay? So let's see what's going on for each sign here. Aquarius, okay? Page of Wands. I feel like the conversation opens up a lot. It lessens the load. It helps you on the other side of this, okay? And as you're moving forward here, like you just feel good. Okay, I see. It could be clearing up matters where you thought people were like speaking behind your back, and you find out one way or the other what it was that they were saying. And this is really like what, almost like what you've been waiting to find out, okay? Pisces. Thank you. Yeah, an ending opens up for a beginning. And it's asking you to leave that past in the past instead of continuing to take it with you and let it bombard you with the fears of the what ifs. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like you've got a lot of people around you guiding you, and yet you're keeping yourself emotionally withdrawn a little bit. Let these soul bonds come in, right? Because otherwise you're just rattling around in those dark thoughts that come in from the past, okay? Aries. Knight of Cups. You either have met or are about to meet a unicorn that really, you just want to tell them everything. There's the Queen of Swords. We had right underneath this Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. So this again could be speaking to who it is that you are connecting with, that may be a friend that is more than a friend, or that you want to be more than a friend. Okay. Yeah. Take the time to discover it intentionally. This is something valuable. This is something worth it. Follow that intuition. Again, for some of you, this could be somebody that's going to help you legally. Again, intention is coming through. Masks will come off, truths will come out, and putting that truth out there, if you have feelings for someone, is going to be helpful for you. Okay. Taurus. You're ready for this happiness. You're ready for this spark of new. You're like, move me forward, okay? Let me complete something. And there is going to be a lot of communication, a lot of contracts, a lot of things coming towards you on the other side of this. And I think you're very grounded and ready for this. Yeah. Okay. You deserve this. And you know that you deserve this. And this is an up-leveling. This is an ascension. This is an entrance after some loss where you've been stuck for a while, right? Kind of not sure about moving forward. Yeah, you're ready to move forward. And it's quite beautiful. And you've put in the time and effort, okay? We've got a card that snuck in here. Again, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you are completing something, and it's your time to win, okay? Gemini. Strength in reverse. Crossing the King of Wands. You came in like a lamb, or you're being the lamb in this situation where you want to be the lion. You want to move forward. You want to take action. But for some reason, you are hiding out, chameleon, holding yourself back rather than go forward. You may have something that you keep in your pocket sometimes that reminds you of this person that you would like to take action to, or you have a piece of jewelry or something from them. Yeah, you're conflicted within, you know the action that you want to take, but on the exterior, you're not doing it. And it could be that you're not doing this because of your family or family beliefs. And you're like, I'm taking the time to choose. I'm taking the time to decide, where am I going in this? Because you're not sure. You truly are not sure. All right? But I think the conflict is all within you. They're reminding me of one of the songs that I've written. It's not one that's been released. And the silence, I think the line is, the silence is within you. Cancer. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're relying on someone or some sense of something to help connect you to your family, to connect you to your roots, perhaps even to financially help you out with something. And roles can be reversed in this. This could be somebody coming to you for that. But I feel like there's a withholding, not wanting to hand this over. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cycle of the status quo. Like you may be living too large for your means, or somebody is, and they have all these big dreams, or you do, about, let's go travel here, let's go travel here, let's do this, let's do that. And this person feels like, whoever the person is that's been giving, feels like I can't do this anymore. Like I am something more than money. I am something more than this. And wanting to bring things back into a more stable home, like sustainable connection. Okay. Virgo. No. We almost skipped you, Leo. Why would we do that? Leo. Leo's like, because I'm already here, right? 6 of Wands. You're like, I'm feeling good. Things are coming to me. I've got good people around me. You're just waiting for someone to take the next move, which is going to decide, like, this is deciding everything on where you're going to go, okay? Or where this connection is going to go. Yeah. You're completing a cycle, and this is opening up this ascension, and you know it, and you very spiritual. Sacred temple waits here for you. But there is this challenge in terms of getting to it. In some aspects, it's because it takes you a lot of, like, moving out of your heart and into your mind and thinking through things, which you may be like, I don't really want to do that. Like, I know it's coming. I know it's here. Like, you may not want to have the patience to wait for this, right? And that could be the struggle. Some of you may be on the cusp with Virgo, and maybe that's what I was feeling, okay? Virgo. 7 of Cups. Okay. You may not know if you can overcome something in love or heal a situation. This could be about shedding the past and moving to the future and not being certain about it, because it's raw. You're coming from a raw energy. I feel like you've been dealing with someone or something that has had hidden motivations here, and they're acting so polite, but why is it bringing out the worst in you? I do think that there is something transformative that's waiting for you, but you've got to get through this emotional state before you can get there. Okay. Libra, thank you. The Chariot crossed by the 2 of Wands. Okay. You may be in a long distance connection right now, but I do feel like you felt something racing towards you, perhaps specifically Cancer season. New love, energy of love, okay, joy, happiness. But it's definitely feeling at a distance from you. You want to say something for sure. I do feel like this is someone that you're very spiritually connected to, that loving man, okay, or lots of money that's coming from this commitment, this signed contract, but you don't see it yet, but you feel like it's going to show up. And I feel like it is going to. You just have to give it that time. Okay, again, patience. Scorpio. You're holding on to this wish deeply, 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 but feeling like you're in this alone. Okay. I think that you know that what you want is on the other side of this moon, this transition. And it takes you down a path towards an increase in your lifestyle. It may also bring you a very healthy partnership. But again, this partnership may come with similarities to a past partnership, but they are very different. But that could come with some conflicts. So I feel like Spirit's like, we're going to give you a foundation first, and then let's see what happens when love shows up. Okay. Ophiuchus. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. You're starting to grow from something, but you haven't fully shed the past container. Okay. And this could have to do with family for some of you. Okay. Listen to your heart space, which is going to be hard, but it is where you're being guided from your higher self. Because I feel like you've been more peaceful, just fantasizing in la la land. But your heart will bring you back down to earth, so to speak. Okay. Sagittarius. The Lovers. You are dealing with a deep love connection that's coming in passionately. Okay. In Leo season. Love that that is lying on each other there. And I do think that you feel this, and you two might be slightly different. But this person is your target for sure. Okay. You're going to keep it light. You're going to try to keep it fun. If there's children involved, you may either like be bringing them around family members that have children, or you're hoping that there'll be a connection with them between your child, or that you will have a child together. Okay. This does feel like a lot of fun and a lot of joy and the wondering of family. Okay, for some of you. Capricorn. You're healing, you're resting, you've taken your heart out of this. Might be having just moved into a new space and it doesn't really feel like home yet, but I feel like you will get there. That could be what you're clinging to from the past. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be a different season for you, but it brings a lot of power with it. I think you are afraid. Really just go through this healing stage, okay? Really just go through this time where you're giving to yourself, because that's very important for you. Let's close it up here with an herbiary oracle card, okay? for the collective thank you. A spoonful of sugar, marshmallow. Okay. You have something kind of hidden, and again, I feel like it's somewhere within your heart. And you're slowly, productively working towards it, but it's deeper down than you may actually see it. Okay. Marshmallow. There's nothing Marshmallow would love more than to spend time in your kitchen. She'll lean over your shoulder, offering suggestions for admiring your salads and thickening your soups. There's no reason for foul-tasting anything, including medicine, declares the gentle dame of desserts. She should know, having been at it since around 2000 BCE. Egypt, dear, she'll tell you. A lovely place. I fed pharaohs and gods. But Marshmallow's not one to dwell in the past. She takes too much joy in bringing ease to the present. And there's much work to do. Digestion these days, she asks as she sets about creating her latest confection. Call me Marshmallow when you need to soften and rediscover sweetness. Love that. So I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week and enjoy this moon, and you're releasing. You are being given a chance to open a door and move forward. All right. Love you guys so much. Bye.